everyone. Hopefully you're well today, and hopefully you're going to enjoy what I'm going to share with you today, which is a recipe from this book, Treasured Armenian Recipes. It's an Armenian cookbook that my mom had. She had like 3 of these, and this one seemed like the easiest to follow recipes. There's some real doozies in here. But this one, what I'm gonna make today is cheese Boureg, which is like a cheese turnover, like stuffed popover thing. My godmother used to make these, and they were the best thing ever. They're one of my favorite Armenian foods. And I haven't really had one since she died when I was like 13. So I'm going to attempt to make them. I would suggest that if you would like to try making these, that you buy pre-made puff pastry and use that as your dough. Unfortunately, Save Mart did not have any pre-made puff pastry today. I tried to do the cheat, but they didn't have any, so I'm going to make the dough myself. And we'll see how it goes. It's yeasted dough, so this is why I wanted to go for puff pastry that was already made, because I'm a little stressed about making a yeasted dough. I'm going to get started with the dough, and that is 4 eggs, a teaspoon and a half of salt, a teaspoon and a half of sugar, 4 tablespoons of olive oil, a cup of milk, 1 packet of yeast, and 5 cups of flour sifted. Mix all of that together first, including the yeast, and then you add the flour, and you knead it for 10 minutes after you've added the flour. Then you divide the dough into 2 parts, and you cover it and let it sit for 15 minutes. So I'm gonna cover it with a towel in my sort of like medium temperature kitchen. We're right around in the 70s right now in my kitchen. So hopefully that will encourage the yeast to make the dough rise. And once the dough has risen after 15 minutes, and in that 15 minutes, we're going to put together the filling, which is 1.5 pounds of white cheese. Now, you have to see right here, it says 1.5 pounds of Wisconsin brick cheese. What the heck is a Wisconsin brick cheese? I have 0 idea. So I just got Monterey Jack because I remember the cheese being white. I think it might be wrong, but we're gonna try it because I do remember it not being like a really strong cheese. It wasn't like a cheddar, so we're gonna try that. And then, so you mix, the filling is 1.5 pounds of cheese, 1/2 cup of parsley, and you just want the leaves of the parsley chopped up, 1/2 pound of melted butter, and 3 eggs. We're gonna mix that and make kind of a cheese paste. Let's give this a try. Attempt to roll out this dough. Let's see if it works. So the basic plan here is to take some of our filling, not too much but not too little, and then we're going to fold over. And we're going to cut off and then we're going to pinch and then we're going to do with a fork like that, just like a popover. We're gonna pinch it on both sides because we're gonna pray that all the cheese doesn't leak out while it's baking. They look a little big, I'm not gonna lie. The first 3 are ready to go in the oven. They have an egg wash on them. They've been sealed up, hopefully good. They're going into a 350 degree oven. We're gonna start at 20 minutes, see if that cooks them. And if it doesn't, we'll go 5 more minutes and then 5 more minutes and then 5 more minutes. Hopefully they'll be done in 25 or 30 minutes. All right, everybody, moment of truth. Look how cute it is. Now, I didn't seal them very well, so a lot leaked out. But that's okay, we can try them anyway. This was the first batch. I think the second batch may have had a little less leakage, hopefully. Oh, you can see it should be all full of cheese right there. Darn it. But man, that's a really bready, I don't remember being it so bready. Well, let's try it though. It tastes good. This dough is very bready. I do not think that this is how Dot made them. It's still really good though. Man, just the dough by itself is delicious. That cheese and parsley, I love that. Well, what are you gonna do? This is actually something I'll probably make again once I figure out how to keep the edges sealed. You know, it's my first time. So there you have it. Cheese Boureg. And I have another Armenian recipe under my belt. Have a good night, everybody.